stand back. There's a hurricane coming through.
From Sean Stasiak to the Hurricane. Where does the madness stop for the Alliance?
Maybe a Survivor Series.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger, being accompanied to the ring by Mighty Molly, representing the Alliance, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Hurricane.
You know, the Hurricane, the former European champion, lost the title to Bradshaw on Raw this past Monday night, but boy, did he ever pay for it. A victim of Shane McMahon's so-called tough love on SmackDown.
Yes, he was brutally beaten at the behest of Shane to, I guess, teach the rest of the Alliance a lesson.
Being accompanied to the ring by Corey Wilson from Japan, weighing in at 206 pounds, is the Cruiserweight champion, Tajiri.
It was Tajiri who got it all jump-started for the WWF on Raw this past Monday night, winning the first of 4 titles to change hands from the Alliance to the World Wrestling Federation. Tajiri winning the Cruiserweight title from Billy Kidman. And I'll tell you, with Torrie Wilson in your corner, how the hell can't you get motivated?
Man, how can you lose? But I think Billy Kidman also felt the sting of that so-called tough love by Shane McMahon.
So Cruiserweight title on the line, the Hurricane and Tajiri set to square off in this matchup on Heat. And I'll tell you, folks, perhaps one of the greatest moments of my life occurred last Sunday night, St. Louis, Missouri, No Mercy on pay-per-view. I was sitting in the back in the locker room area watching the lingerie match with my buddy Al Snow between Torrie and Stacy. And folks, if I could have had a tape recorder to play the commentary Al was providing us in the locker room, it was one of the funniest things I've ever experienced in my life. Why don't you give us just a couple of the, I think all you, wait a minute. I think all you kept saying was, oh.
Yeah. Oh. Well, that match got my old face on. Oh.
So Mighty Molly looking on at the Hurricane. Torrie looking on at Tajiri. Oh, look at that. Nice superhero. More like a super villain, so to speak.
Well, he gave him the super finger.
Tell you, a lot of pressure on the Hurricane in this matchup. Oh, man.
What a super job.
After losing that European title to Bradshaw on Raw this Monday night, and then, of course, getting the hell beat out of him by the Alliance on SmackDown Thursday, I think the Hurricane probably feels out that he has something to prove here tonight.
Well, you know, every time you step in the ring, Michael, you have something to prove. But he desperately has something to prove. He desperately has something to prove, and he ain't doing a very good job right now at the moment.
This tough love, this mob justice, as I like to call it, by Shane with the Alliance on SmackDown Thursday night, I think was a perfect example. Wait a minute, cover to the leg. A perfect example, Al, of the pressure beginning to wear on Shane McMahon as we approach Survivor Series. He realizes his entire life, everything he's ever dreamed for, is on the line at Survivor Series.
Do you think Vince is going to give a little bit of tough love to Shane McMahon tomorrow night?
Street Fight live on Raw from Louisville, Kentucky, Freedom Hall. And I'll tell you, you've been to Freedom Hall. There are a lot of areas outside that arena you can get yourselves in some kind of trouble. And Shane and Vince, with Vince having something to prove to his son tomorrow, it's going to be an all-out war, a rematch of WrestleMania. Look out, Hurricane, delivering a shot to the sternum. Could be a new Cruiserweight champion now.
Have you ever seen Vince McMahon so angry as he was Thursday night?
No, not at all. And as Shane McMahon tried to get involved in the Rob Van Dam Rock Hardcore match at the end of the night, McMahon came from out of nowhere with fire in his eyes, chasing his son down, and the Hurricane going now.
He's putting the cape on. Dun, dun, dun.
Please.
Here's a Hurricane coming through.
Torrie trying to get Tajiri riled up. Tajiri to his
up and
feet.
away.
What a shot to the gut. And Tajiri, kick to the face. The Japanese buzzsaw. The Cruiserweight champion building momentum.
Take the cape off. You were doing better without it.
How did Tajiri concentrate on the match with Torrie standing out there?
I don't know. It's tough for me to concentrate on the match with her standing out there.
Tajiri, oh, look out. Hurricane walked right into that one. And Tajiri.
An unusual airplane spin.
Hurricane seeing double.
And Hurricane is a hurricane.
A little dizzy here. And Tajiri measuring his opponent.
And?
Oh, it's Tajiri to the back of the head. And Hurricane is on the proverbial dream streak. Here's the cover, two, and a kick out. Slid out by the Hurricane. Tajiri had an offer to join the Alliance when his former buddy... Wait a minute! That might be the opening the Hurricane needed. Top rope. Up over the top.
Roll through.
Roll down.
Kick right in the face. He's setting up.
Ooh. You can hear that shot echo throughout the arena. Cover. Put the leg in. Over.
Here's your winner and still Cruiserweight champion, Tajiri.
You know, the WWF is 3-0 here tonight. Momentum continues on heat. Check this out.
Hurricane going for the sunset flip. Tajiri rolls through. Vicious drop kick to the face. Sets him up. What a kick.
As I mentioned, the WWF 3-0 tonight here on Heat. Will Edge make it 4 in a row? Coming